Hello Avgeeks. It should be an interesting day today. I'm going to go on an inaugural flight with Regional Express. So they're starting their Sydney to Melbourne services today, and I'm on the first Sydney to Melbourne flight. So let's see how that goes. An event going on obviously with this being the inaugural. Okay, wait a minute, this isn't gonna work. Damn mask is blocking my voice. So let's try this with a voiceover instead. So we came to gate 49 and all the festivities are going on. Two of Rex's 737s are outside the window. We've got live music, we've got the who's who of aviation, the heads of the airline, aviation royalty with Max Hazelton and his granddaughter, speeches given, and of course Avgeek royalty is there with the Instagrammers and YouTubers as well. There's lots of speeches and presentations, lots of cake cutting, and then we all got to go on board the flight. Big shout out to the crew. I had seat 9A, the only A seat that doesn't have a window on a 737. So big shout out to the Rex staff who swapped with me. I got to move to 9F. And yeah, then the flight proceeded as normal. Taxied out to runway 34 right, and check out this helicopter pilot. He must have been having a ball. I want to see his footage. The 1 hour flight from Sydney to Melbourne usually goes pretty quickly, especially on a full service airline when you throw in the meal service. Add in the festivities and fun of an inaugural flight, and it seemed to go even quicker, but it was made all the more enjoyable. We had celebratory cupcakes, and of course champagne was on offer for this special occasion as we watched the scenery go by out the window. The crew were enthusiastic and had a lot of fun, and I hope that this sticks around after the inaugural flight. And there were giveaways for random passengers on board as well. These included 2 return tickets to Sydney or Melbourne depending on your choice, with accommodation included. King Island was another destination, and of course their new flights announced to the Sunshine Coast. All up, the flight was great, and the landing into Melbourne was smooth as silk as well.
Gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to Melbourne. That completes Rex's very first inaugural Sydney to Melbourne flight on our 737. Thank you so much for your support and your applause. We absolutely love having here, and we really would like to support and to see you in the future.
So let's have a look at the little goodie bag. I tried this with my mask on, it obviously didn't work either. The bag obviously has got the Rex aircraft on it, the Saab and the 737s now in their orange and blue colours. I got a memento Instamax photo from the flight, which turned out pretty good. A boarding pass, a certificate with my name on it, the in-flight magazine, and a great book, The Rex Story, The First 10 Years. I'm a sucker for stuff like this. This looks like a really good read. Also got a pen, of course, with Our Heart Is in the Country, a cap, and a Rex branded water bottle. So some pretty good stuff, I've got to say. They did pretty well with their swag. Days come to an end. Just got back to Sydney flying with Jetstar, and just managed to catch the incoming second flight from Rex with a few of the people from this morning on board as well. Look, it was a good flight, and for anyone who's familiar with Virgin Australia, you'll be very comfortable on a Rex 737 because the interior is exactly as Virgin Australia left it, at least for the moment, including the coloured headrests, Economy X branding and everything. It'll be interesting to see how they go once the inaugural flair and joy has sort of faded, because obviously today being their first flight, there was a lot of excitement, there was a lot of celebration involved. I wish them well. I definitely would fly them again. You know, it's on a short trip, Sydney to Melbourne, Sydney to Brisbane. You know, it basically will come down to cost and what's on offer. And today, comparing the two, comparing Regional Express with Jetstar, I'd fly Regional Express again, definitely. Yeah, so wishing them all the best. They'll be ramping up their operations over the coming weeks, and they're already announced new cities that they'll be flying to as well with their 737 fleet. So I'm looking forward to all of that. Yeah, so looking forward to spotting them a bit more as well. And yeah. Looking forward to seeing them a bit more around the airport. They've got two different liveries at the moment as well. One's with an orange font, one's with a blue font, so it's something else to look forward to in front of the camera. Thanks for joining me, guys. It was a good day. It's good to be flying again after so long as well. And yeah, hopefully do more of it in a post-COVID world. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you again soon. Cheers.